The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is sponsored by Casper Mattress. Casper is an obsessively engineered mattress at a shockingly fair price. It combines a springy latex and supportive memory foam to create an award-winning sleep surface with just the right amount of sink and just the right amount of bounce. Time Magazine named it one of the best inventions of 2015. Free shipping and returns to the United States and Canada. You can try a Casper mattress, okay? For 100 nights, risk-free in your home. If you don't love it, they will pick it up and refund you everything. That is a guarantee. Made in America. You could get a Casper mattress, a king size, for just $950. Buying a Casper mattress is completely risk-free. They have sheets. They have pillows. The I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast Fantasy Football Sports Dog, Wheezy Rapaport, is laying on his Casper mattress right now. I'm looking at him right now. He's staring at me going, what the fuck are you talking about me for? Because I know you're comfortable, Wheezy. Go to www.casper.com/Rapaport. Use the promo code Rapaport, RAPAPORT. Get $50 towards any mattress purchase by visiting www.casper.com/Rapaport. Trust me, if you don't like it, they will refund you everything, but I don't even think it's going to get to that point. Casper.com now. All right, this is the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. My name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. the Aretha Franklin of fantasy football. We're going to get into another fantastic episode of the Fantasy Football Follies I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. What a fantastic week in the world of NFL and fantasy football. Listen, I'm humble because my fantasy football my expertise is new, but I'm gonna keep it funky here. This is the best fantasy football podcast in the world. It's not only entertaining, it's informative. We just win, baby. You understand? We just win, baby. All right. I lost, unfortunately, in the Stern League to JD. It happens to the best of the best, and it happened to me. Some would say it was a collective fluke, but I'll take the loss. My team, RapaportsDelight, a.k.a. Wow, that thing's big, has been on a roll. We're heading into the playoffs. I've clinched the first spot in the playoffs. That's done. It's finished with. Okay? I have a bye the first week in the playoffs in the Emotional Friends League, the Howard Stern Fantasy Football League. Okay? That means not this week, but the week after that, I'm going to be lounging during football. Okay? I'm going to be watching the games like a fan. Not as a player, not as an expert, not as a participant. I'll just be watching the games, lounging. I'll wake up a little later than normal on my Sunday, do my hot yoga. I won't rush out so quickly, okay? Because that's where all the weird shit happens in the hot yoga locker room, okay? It's not like anything. It's too close for comfort, okay? In the locker room at the hot yoga studio. It's too close for comfort in the men's room. Nobody wants to be on top of everybody. Nobody. I don't like it. No one else does. Clean it up, all right? Let motherfuckers breathe. Let them live. We're all sweaty, all disgusting. My man, cover yourself, you animal. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable in there, okay? But that's what I'll be doing the first week of the playoffs because I have a bye. So, yes, I lost to JD, okay? I will say it was a collective fluke. I don't want to be here about who you benched, JD, you fuck you, okay? Who you benched will get you benched. Tyler Eifert and Dante Moncrief both got in the end zone, and they're sitting on your bench, you dumb fuck you. And the biggest sin, Tyreek Hill and his 3 touchdowns were on your bench. You should have called me. I'm telling you, I will set your lineup for you. I will put you in the best position to win. Yes, in the future, we will probably meet up again. And it ain't going down like that, okay? You had the benefit of your best 2 players going off on Thanksgiving, all right? And both of them shined other than the primetime Turkey Day lights. But Big Mike did it for me once again. Mike Evans, he shitted and shut down the Seahawks Legion of Boom. He had Richard Sherman confused and quiet. If Richard Sherman ain't talking, he's not playing well, okay? A-Rod was in the zone once again. Aaron Rodgers, you're a beast. You're like some sort of samurai surgeon. Delaney and Big Timmy Hightower combined for a high-powered tandem. But I couldn't overcome the double-digit games from Dez, Edelman, Kelsey, and the Kansas City defense, all right? That's who this animal JD had on his team. I cannot believe you had the audacity to start Dorial Green Beckham against me. That's disrespectful. Don't bring that weak shit into my house come playoff time, or that'll get you benched for real, okay? That'll shut you down. You're in second place, but even with the loss, again, I still have a 4-game lead on you and a stranglehold in the Stern Fantasy Football League. Okay? 1 regular season remains against Monkey Face. My pride and joy playing Gary Delabonte, a.k.a. Mama Monkey, a.k.a. Gorilla Lips. Okay? As I step towards a regular season title for the first round bye in the playoffs, I just have 1 more game. Some people might not pay attention. They're like, who cares? Because it doesn't matter if I beat Gorilla or I don't. But see, this is where it really comes down to. I do it for the honey, not for the money. Nothing makes me happier than beating that fucking Gorilla. And I broke the curse of the monkey earlier in the season, and I plan to end the regular season on a high note by taking down Gary Delabonte. I want to bury him. On a happier note, I won in my 2 other matchups this week. I squeaked out victories in both leagues, but you don't say how, you just say how many. Okay? I'm currently tied for first place in my charity league alongside the fantasy minds of Michael Fabiano and Rich Eisen. Okay? I'm tied for first place. I'm coming for you, Fabiano. You fuck you. And Rich Eisen, you know where you stand with me. Here's the squad that I will ride into the playoffs in the Allison Chains Fantasy Football League. Tom Brady. See, that just goes to show there are no feelings in fantasy football. I can't stand Tom Brady in real life. In fantasy, he's fantastic. Jay Ajayi, B. Marsh, Michael Crabtree, thanks to my main man, Bizarro Jack Del Rio, T.Y. Hilton, and the Polish Prince, C.J. Federowicz. I still don't say your name right. And Todd Gurley, okay? You got to break out of your season-long slump at some point, right? Now's the fucking time. Speaking of Todd Gurley, we open up with the segment that is sweeping the fantasy football nation. Let's get into That'll Get You Benched with the Los Angeles Rams. I don't even know where to start here, so let's just take it from the top. Todd Gurley was a lock, okay? He was a lock. I picked him up in the first round as many other people did. Some people even picked him number 1. I didn't, okay? That's why I'm the guru and you ain't. Okay? He's the front runner for the most disappointing player in fantasy football of the season. Todd, you've been outscored by a fucking field goal kicker. Okay? Justin Tucker has outscored you, Todd Gurley. That breaks my heart. That hurts me to say it. I'm not trying to shame you. You're probably 22 years old. I know you're confused. You're out in LA. You don't know what the fuck is going on. You spent your first season hibernating in St. Louis. You come out to Los Angeles with your dreadlocks hooked up and all that other fly shit. You were on Hard Knocks on HBO and all that other fly shit, and you're being outscored by Justin Tucker, a field goal kicker? Jeff Fisher, you took long enough to get Jared Goff on the field. You paid big money to Tavon Austin, okay? And you only just barely figured out how to use him properly 11 weeks into the season. You're paying the guy $50 million. He doesn't want to take the money and run. Your lights-out defense got exposed by the New Orleans Saints. People are calling you Mr. 7 and 9, Jeff Fisher. People are calling you Mr. 7 and 9. And to top it off, the most noise that has come from your squad this year is that you called Eric Dickerson and you told him he wasn't welcomed on your sideline. And then you questioned and you denied the conversation took place. Listen, if Eric Dickerson is out there talking shit about the team and you don't want him on the sideline, I support that and respect that. Eric Dickerson is like, I'm the face of the franchise. No, you're not Eric Dickerson. Okay, this ain't the 80s. You ain't got no Jerry curl, and you ain't wearing the goggles. You want to talk shit, and you were talking greasy, Eric Dickerson. You were talking greasy, okay? The shit that Eric Dickerson was saying was insinuating Jeff Fisher should be fired. If I'm Jeff Fisher, I'm like, yo, fuck this guy. I don't care what he did in the 80s. I don't care what he does with his Jerry Curl juice. I don't want him on my sideline. But if you said that to him, own up to it. Jeff Fisher, Eric Dickerson, he could still run you over. If you told Eric Dickerson, fuck you, you're not staying on my sideline, and then you deny it, that'll get you benched and possibly fired. The Rams gave you an extension before the season. Admit it. Okay, you thought moving to Los Angeles, shit was going to be sweet. Okay, it's time for the Rams to start thinking about their future. You got a new stadium. Okay, you got a nice, young, capable roster. Speaking of that stadium and looking into my Juru crystal ball, they're building a mecca to the NFL in Inglewood, and I like it. Los Angeles will be the football capital of the world. Super Bowls will be played here for years to come. And Jeff Fisher, you ain't gonna have no parts in that. Mark my fucking word. If the Rams want to think about playing in some of those Super Bowls, then I'm sorry to have to do this to you. I'm benching the whole fucking team. I'm shutting the whole team down. I will rescind the benching if you stick it to Tom Brady and that mumbling, stuttering, mean-spirited Bill Belichick this weekend in New England. I will take back everything I say. Just if you beat them, just on GP, general purpose. Aaron Donald, I'm looking at you. I'm talking to you. Josh Bellamy, wide receiver of the Chicago Bears. I feel bad for this one. The Bears were down 24-14. You battled back. I don't know how you did it. I have no clue how the Bears are even competing. You scored a touchdown with 3 minutes left to pull within 6. And then Josh Bellamy. I feel bad for you, man. You dropped a game-winning touchdown with 47 seconds left, and you were wide open. I know it stings, and I hate to do this to you, young shooter. There was nobody within 5 yards of you, okay? You had a clutch third down catch on the previous drive. It was beautiful, but that's not the one you can drop. You cannot drop a game-winning touchdown with 47 seconds left. I hated seeing you walk off the field with your head down. I hated it, Josh Bellamy, okay? But that'll get you benched. Jordan Norwood, you muffed 2 punts against a division rival at home. And on the second one, when you were down 16-10 in the fourth quarter with 12 and a half minutes left, you muffed another one? Get the fuck out of here. And then you were forcibly shoved by registered gun enthusiast Aqib Talib, who was frustrated by your performance. That'll get you benched, my man. I don't know where else to go. The RG3, what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're not the corniest dude in sports of all time, I don't know who is. I don't know what to say to you, man. Listen, I know you're getting ready to come back, and I know you're looking healthy, and I want to see you do good. I have nothing against you. I want to see you do good. I hated the way they ran you down into the ground in Washington. I couldn't stand it. But RG3 and your girlfriend, you got robbed at your home stadium. RG3's girlfriend tweeted, so you valet your car for a Browns game and you come back and you find all of your things and your boyfriend's things have been removed from your wallet. So your own team is stealing on you? Your own team doesn't respect you and your girl enough to treat your car with the respect and the privacy it deserves? RG3, if I were you to send a message to your team and the entire NFL, I would have walked through each one of those security dudes and smacked the shit out of everybody until you found your money. You're a football player. Smack fire out of somebody. Your girl's sitting there looking at you laughing. She's talking greasy on Twitter. The rest of the league and the rest of the team is laughing at you. Listen, I heard you might be coming back. I want you to come back. You might want to tuck that wallet in your helmet, Duke. Okay? Speaking of wallets with no money, Bill fucking Belichick cost Tim Tebow millions of dollars, says Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow's written a new book called Shaken. He said that Bill Belichick once convinced him to turn down $1 million. Okay, turn down $1 million for a single-day product endorsement. When Tim Tebow approached Belichick about the opportunity, Belichick shook his head and said, Timmy, I would really appreciate if you didn't. Really? Yo, check this out. First of all, don't call me Timmy, Billy. Okay, get a fucking life. You're going to tell me I shouldn't make $1 million for one day? Come on, man. One day for $1 million. And Tim Tebow, why are you even asking Bill Belichick? Who cares what he thinks? Is he going to give you the $1 million? Bill Belichick's only sense of satisfaction in life is mumbling, cheating, and being a dick, okay? Where do you get off getting in between a $1 million payday for your backup quarterback and then you cut him? Come on, man. Billy B, you need to reach into your sweatshirt and write Tim Tebow $1 million check right now. Okay, or at least give him one of them Super Bowl rings. You mumbling, stuttering, stumbling, fuck you. That'll get you benched. That's mean-spirited. Oh, my goodness. Listen, I know. I try to like Bill Belichick. I love Gronkowski. Okay, I love LeGarrette Blount. I do. I respect the shit out of Tom Brady, but Bill Belichick, I feel like there's just something about him. I just don't like him. And it's not because he just wins. It's just something about him, okay? Yo, I just want to let you guys know, do not forget, the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast will be in New York City December 10th. Okay, at Irving Plaza, me and G Monetti. G Moody, last name rhymes with Duty. The guru, John Henson, who I do my serious fantasy football show called You Never Know. He'll be there answering all your fantasy football questions. And the great Danny Aiello will be my special guest. We're having an Aiello off. December 10th in New York. If you want to buy tickets are available at www.IamRapaportTour.com. 3 p.m. We're drinking beers. We're doing meet and greets for free. I ain't charging people extra for the meet and greets. Me and Moody, we're going to be taking pictures, kissing babies, and every single thing else. Okay, December 10th in New York City at Irving Plaza. www.IamRapaportTour.com.
Play.it welcomes the debut of Amber Rose Presents Risque with Roxy and Ruby.
What can they anticipate on the show? Current events, sex, relationships, of course, pop culture.
Yep.
Elections.
Just happened. And we do have some amazing guests.
Athletes to celebrities.
Two Latinas who aren't afraid to say what everyone's thinking.
When you come on to Risque with Roxy and Ruby, we are going to go there.
Download and subscribe at Play.it and iTunes. These ladies know what's up.
All right, now it's time for the other segment that's sweeping the fantasy football nation. That'll get you snaps. This is where we bashed you, and that'll get you benched. This is where we give a little love. That'll get you snaps. Gary Kubiak. I like your style. I like your spunk. Going for the win with a 62-yard field goal, which ended up getting you the loss. But at least it wasn't a fucking tie. I like your style. That'll get you snaps. I like it. John Harbaugh. The Ravens secured their win by having every player on their team called for holding and even tackling, allowing the punter to waste the remainder of the clock and eventually step out of the back of the end zone for the safety as the time expired. John Harbaugh, former special team coach. I like your spunk. You don't give a shit. That will get you snaps. Kiko Alonso puts Cuba on his back. You almost broke Colin Kaepernick's back, and you sealed the game. I talked about this the other day in the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. After the game, Kiko Alonso, he put out a tweet in Spanish. The Spanish translation was "you cunt you." That hit and the shit talk, that'll get you snaps. I never heard of you before, Kiko Alonso, but I like your spunk. I like your style. Matter of fact, I'm putting Kiko Alonso for that one hit on Kaepernick and his spunk. You're on the all-goon squad. Congratulations. All right, now I want to do something right now. I'm going to try to let me help you. Okay, I'm in here with my dog, Wheezy. Okay, the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast, Sports Dog. Let us help you. Here's my DraftKings value picks. Okay, this is when the Juru, okay, I try to break it down and help you break the bank. Listen closely, okay? Quarterbacks, Tyrod Taylor, $5,700 on DraftKings at Oakland. Need I say more? Famous Jameis Winston, $6,200 versus the Chargers. Jameis always finds a way to put up points, okay? You know that Rivers is going to put up points. I'm telling you right now, we're going to that game. All right, me and the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast crew, the two producers extraordinaire, Miles Davis, Jordan Winter, we're going to that game. I want to go down there. I want to kiss Melvin Gordon. I would kiss him on the mouth, but I think he would be offended. Not like in any kind of erotic way, just like a love. You know, you'd kiss your father or brother, someone you love, you like a man, you just be so excited like your grandfather. You kiss him on the mouth. I'm not talking about slipping tongue. I'm not talking about getting anything weird going on here. Okay, but him and Mike Evans, they're going at it. The Bucs in San Diego, okay? These are my two big guns, Melvin Gordon and Mike Evans. I cannot wait to see you in the flesh this Sunday in San Diego. But if you want to break the bank, $6,200 for famous Jameis, $5,700 Tyrod Taylor. Running backs, Jeremy Hill, the Bengals, okay, against Philly, $4,300 at home against Philly, okay? He's the guy this week. Dion Lewis at home versus the Rams. He's ready to go. The Patriots will be up early. They want to get him going. This could be his breakout week. He is going to get into the end zone. They want to have him primed and ready for the playoffs. Wide receivers, Malcolm Mitchell of the Patriots. He's looking good. He's become Brady's big play guy, $3,600. They're going to have the ball a lot this game. Malcolm and Dion are going to make it happen. You heard it right here. Malcolm Mitchell, Dion Lewis at running back, they are going to make it happen this week for the New England Patriots. Tyreek Hill, the Chiefs, $4,600 at Atlanta. He's the playmaker on a winning team, facing one of the league's top offenses. He's getting touches. Tyreek Hill. Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. Tyreek Hill, $4,600 at Atlanta. Plays for the Chiefs. Check him out. Anquan Bolden, I don't know how you keep doing it. All Goon Squad. Potential All Goon Hall of Fame. High scoring affair versus the Saints. $4,100 in New Orleans. Bolden is getting into the end zone. My tight end, Vance McDonald. Okay. $2,900 at Chicago. He's gonna get it. He's gonna touch the ball. He's gonna get some touches. $2,900. Go with Big Vance for the 49ers. Kaepernick is improving. Jermaine Gresham for the Cardinals. $2,500 at home versus the Redskins. Okay, that's it. I'm giving you the information. You could use it. You could not use it. Don't come complaining to me when I crack that ass this week on DraftKings. Don't come complaining to me, whining to me, tweeting to me, oh, Gringo Mandingo, oh, you beat me again. I'm giving you the information right here. Use it, don't use it, okay? Soft ass I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast t-shirts are on sale all week. They're butter soft. We have the first edition Gringo Mandingo t-shirt. It's a thing of fucking beauty. The promo code is BUTTER, BUTTER. We have Fantasy Football is Life t-shirts. The Stickman 2, the great Derek Jeter has a tribute shirt. Stickman 2. Okay, whether you're a Yankee fan or not, any true Stickman can appreciate a Derek Jeter Stickman edition t-shirt. Okay, and the 5-star stereo podcast soft ass tee. Get your tee, your hoodie, or your bundle at www.districtlines.com/I Am Rapaport. That's www.districtlines.com/I Am Rapaport. The promo code is BUTTER. All right, now it's time for the shoutouts. Those who I beat, those who beat me on DraftKings. My record this week was 79-48. Okay, you do the math. 79-48. So all of you have been talking crap to the Drew. Shame on you. Shame on you for some of your performances. Here are the teams that I faced that I beat who didn't crack 100 points. I don't even know why I'm mentioning some of these fucking guys. Okay, but you want to pop shit? You want to step into the monkey cage with the Gringo Mandingo? Okay, and you don't want to crack 100 points? Well, now I'm going to call you out. Waxy Man. Wax IE Man. Nothing. B Craig. CRAGG12. Craig J23. You didn't crack 100 points. Red Dragons 32. RJM 429. Jeffries with a G. Learn how to spell. Learn how to play fantasy football. KD Grout. KDEGROAT. What the fuck is your the reason why you're losing is because you can't even spell. Make a name that I could say here. So when I beat you, I can at least give you the dignity of being able to comprehend what your name is. KDEGROAT. Start by changing your fantasy football handle on DraftKings. Michael RDU, Phil Rizzuto, and losing tickets. Well, you got your ass kicked this week, okay? Now listen, guys, this isn't a benching, okay? I'm not going to bench you guys, but step your game up next week. I just gave you the information. You want to dance with the Gringo Mandingo? Step it up, okay? I'm not saying there weren't games that I didn't crack 100 points, but since it was an upside-down week, okay, it could happen to anybody, but I talk my best shit when I lose, which doesn't happen very often. All right, now here are the teams that I was impressed by this weekend. Slaying me in my own fucking monkey cage. Doesn't feel good. TJ Pickleberry, you fuck you. Jay Mashley, 14, you fuck you. Alex Clark, Youngblood, Rapachicks, I like that. The Rapachicks are improving. Shout out to the Rapachicks. They beat me in my own cage. The last Brohegan, like your name, like your game. Ditka Bob, Freckleface, you fuck. Freckleface, listen, I like to talk crap and all that stuff, but your Snapchats, they're a little erotic. Okay, Bane, the Blueprint, DK, Big Shibber, great game, tight game, and Chin Nuts, fuck you, okay? You beat me, okay? But I'll be back going down the list of the people I slayed. There's so many teams, okay? It's hard to shout out all of you, but I can't. Donnie Wall Street, you fuck you. Yo, Nikki B. Chi-Town Ray Ray, you know me, you know my game and my name. Ace Deuce Trey. Yeah. Filthy Frankster, Trivia Craig. I heard you popping off. I cracked that ass. Liam 1, Kit Smurf, and Jimmy D. Smith 113. Again, I don't know why the name has to be so exotic and erotic. My name is Michael Rapaport. I'm the quarterback of the Fantasy Football Follies, where we don't fact check and we don't stat check. I hope to see you all December 10th at Irving Plaza for the live podcast event of the year. Again, if you want to see me, G Moody, special guest Danny Aiello live, go to www.IamRapaportTour.com. It's going to be a fun day. It's a homecoming for me and the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast. I can't wait to see you there. Again, it's the Fantasy Football Follies. We don't fact check and we don't stat check, and we out.